What's up, YouTube? It's Dontavious Hill here, three-time Team USA high jumper, five-time NCAA All-American. And today, I want to talk to you guys about opening height struggles. So if you're a high jumper and you've ever struggled with the opening height or felt like it was difficult to get over that first height, today I just want to walk you guys through what you can do and how you can actually overcome what can be called the opening height blues or some of those struggles getting over the bar, right? And just a little bit more about me. When I first started high jumping, my personal best was 4 feet 8 inches, and now my personal best is 7 feet 5 inches. And I've coached hundreds of high school athletes to personal records, right? So let's talk about the opening height blues, right? So the key component is kind of understanding like what's happening at the opening height, right? So first off, let's think about why we can't get over opening. So the first thing is really understanding like how high is your opening height, right? For me, my personal rule for my athletes and myself is a good rule of thumb is your opening height should be like 4 bars below your PR, 3 to 4 bars below your PR. So let's say my personal best is 7'5". I want to open at 6'10", jump 7 feet, jump 7'1", 7'2", or really 7'1", then 7'3". Like even for me as a professional, my opening height can be 5 to 6 bars below, right? But for let's say a high school high jumper, if your personal best is 6 feet, then you want to open, let's say 5'6". You jump 5'6", you jump 5'8", then you jump 5'10". That's 3 bars under your belt. Then you get to go 6 feet and equal your PR, right? Or even going 5'4". So you go 5'4", 5'6", 5'8", 5'10". You jumped 4 bars. God willing, you go clean. Then you jump 6 feet to equal your PR, right? That's 3 to 4 jumps. That's 3, 4, 5 or so jumps before we get to the PR, right? So let's just call it, let's say start 3 to 4 bars, right? Start 3 to 4 bars below PR. So that's one thing that we can do, because sometimes we have athletes or high jumpers who, let's say they have a 6 feet PR and they open in height at 5'10", right? Why are you opening height at 5'10" with a 6 feet PR? Like that doesn't prove anything that you can open high. It doesn't prove anything, right? It's just hindering you, right? Even if you're opening at 5'8" with a 6 feet PR, you've jumped 5'8" and you jump 5'10". Now it's time to PR? No. Like we don't want to do that in a regular exhibition competition where we're trying to get repetitions and get consistency, right? Opening at 5'6", that's a good balance if a 6 feet PR. 5'6" clear, 5'8" clear, 5'10" clear. 3 jumps under the belt. Now we can go and look at our PR. So that's the first thing we need to do if we're struggling at our opening height. Okay. The second thing that we can do here, which is extremely important, understand the mental side of first attempts, right? Opening height, first attempt, or any attempt that you're taking. Any attempt that you're taking in the high jump, a key component that will make you great or will make you be better in the high jump is treating every jump like it's your last, right? So treat one like three, right? Every time you go up and jump, whether you're at the opening height, first attempt, second, third attempt, always treat it like it's your last jump, right? Like you can treat it like it's your last jump of the competition, or take it a step further mentally. This is my last jump of the season. This is the last jump of my life. If this was the last jump I ever took, what kind of effort would I give? That's one thing I used to love to tell myself. If this is the last jump I ever take, what kind of effort would I give on this jump, right? And when you think about all of your jumps like that, you get a much bigger output whenever you go jump, right? Because if we were to think about this and kind of draw a graph, like if we drew a graph and we kind of drew an output of what kind of effort people give throughout the competition, It's like a slow chart of like gradual energy increase as the bar rises or as you get closer to a third attempt. Like you miss your first one, second one gonna be a bigger jump, 100%. It's gonna be bigger. You miss that second one, that third one is gonna be even bigger than number one and two, most cases, right? Later you get into the competition, the bigger bars you're jumping at, the more energy that your body is exerting, right? But what we want to do is we want to go ahead and mentally trick ourselves and tell ourselves, this is my last attempt, right? We can trick ourselves in that way, or we can say, if this was my last attempt, which I don't know if I'll get hurt on this rep or what, I'm going to make sure it's my best attempt right here, right now. No ifs, no ands, no buts about it. This is the time I'm going to make it happen, right? Make or miss, I'm going to give it my best effort. And when you go into a first attempt like that, or when you go into your opening height thinking like that, that is where you can go up and put up some bars. That is when you can go jump and be efficient, okay? So, yeah. So just a quick run through of what we just discussed here. When you're at opening height, understand where you're starting at, okay? Go ahead and start 3 to 4 bars below your PR. Don't start 1 bar below. Don't start 2 bars below. 3 bars is a safe bet, okay? 3 bars is a safe bet. Like when I'm competing, I'm usually starting 3 to 4 bars below where I feel like this is where I usually jump. I know that my personal best is 7.5, but I know consistently I can get to the 7.3 range every competition. So I'm starting based off of my 7.3 consistency range. So I'm going to come in at 6'10". I'm going to go jump 7 feet. I'm going to go jump 7'1". I'm going to go jump 7'2". That's 4 bars. Then 7.3 is where I'm consistent at. I know I clear that bar all the time. So I'm starting based off of that, right? Take it a step further and even do that. So that is my recommendation when it comes to your open height. Start 3 to 4 bars below. And then if you want to make it easier on your mental, treat number 1 like it's number 3. First attempt like it's the 3rd. Treat your first jump or treat your jumps like it's your last jump you're ever going to take, right? And that's going to make it to where you can perform at a much higher level, right? You will not be put in a box of having to suppress your performance in the beginning or on first attempts versus third attempts. You'll be in position to give your all every time utilizing these kind of things. Okay. So if you're a high school high jumper or the parent of a high school high jumper who wants their athlete to succeed in the sport and get proper instruction, go ahead and click the link down below and apply for a free call with me where we'll walk through where your athlete is right now in their high jump journey, see where they want to get to, then walk you guys through the coaching process to get y'all jumping some higher bars. All right. So like I said, go ahead and click that link down below, apply for a free call, and we'll hop on that call and get y'all rolling. All right.